Hey, stop it.
Kitty, she's being very naughty. We shipped that chair halfway around the world. She's determined to claw it up.
Kiss the ring. Welcome to Creators Corner. We are in process on getting to the refined version of Creators Corner this year. In May, we will start. So it's going to be, going to be pretty much what we've been doing. Focused version coming in May, including weekly new music from me and other stuff that's going to be cool. But until then, it's going to be kind of a hodgepodge like it's been. We missed our Twitch stream this week. We were visiting family in Alabama. We're going to do our Creators Corner subreddit links today and mention a couple other things. So first off, I will mention Philip K. Dick's Ubik. I just finished Neuromancer, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, William Gibson's cyberpunk neo-noir. And I so far would say that this is more important. This may be up there along with 1984 and Brave New World for me.
Now, how long did it take you to get there? Because when you started
Yeah,
it, you were unsure.
I had first 40 pages are opaque, but to be fair, Brave New World's first 40 pages are very difficult to understand as well. This is up there. So, I mean, I think you could have four things. I don't know if Brazil is based on a book or not. Terry Gilliam's Brazil, the movie. This reminds me a bit of that. That movie's a mind bender and it's dystopian in all the right ways. So I put those four things together as kind of good corners to analyze the problems with potential dystopian future if we're not careful, and sometimes dystopian present. Oh man, this book is just hitting me in the gut. It's just like peering into the abyss. It's extremely good. So I definitely recommend that. And then from Melissa's dad, we have...
Yes. My father is a pilot and a huge aviation buff, especially aviation history. The Wichita Art Museum had my dad write an article specifically for them, and they put together this really well designed. Now, it is an art museum, so of course it should be well designed. But they did a great job with the art.
So, if you're in the Kansas area, go over to Wichita and
Yeah.
see this. When is it opening? Did they already opened it, or
That I'm not sure. My dad is going in September. They're going to bring him in and do an honorarium, and then he'll do a presentation. I think my favorite is this one. It's nothing fancy. Can you see? But there,
Yeah, the shadow.
You can see the shadow, and I don't know. I just love this little bit of artwork. I love that.
Next week I'd like to have something. There's a piece that Anubhav Mishra, the one who's been playing some Chopin pieces, he actually composed a little piece that we're going to do a duet together. So I'll do that next week. So stay tuned for that. I haven't had time to add anything to it. Improbable One submitted this. This is from Maxim Vengerov. Good grief. That guy's playing an upright bass like a violin. That is insanity. What?
Wow.
What? That shouldn't be possible. I love that.
I know very basics about orchestra. I know that a bass is not used in that manner.
Right.
So tell us.
Well, I mean, it's just hard to play the bass fast to begin with. It's just a kind of lumbering instrument. Usually it's just playing a bass line. You think about a bass guitar. Normally
Right.
it's just going to be boom, 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 boom. It's rhythm. It's for rhythm. It's laying, the kind of the foundation for everything, right? So it's like when that band like Death from Above 1979, you hear this bassist and he's doing all these guitar solos. You're like, oh, wait. I mean, I thought that was a guitar. No, it's not a rhythm guitar. It's not a solo guitar. It's actually a bass. And so that's kind of the same thing here, except to another level. I mean, all credit due to Death from Above 1979. This is like insane. I didn't even know you could play a bass like that. I mean, it's impressive when someone plays a cello like that, but that's ridiculous. And then Maxim Vengerov, he's probably, if I could reduce my favorite violinist down to three, I'd say it'd probably be he's such a showman there, and he's
Right.
really going for it. Like,
Yeah.
even the way that he's playing is very emotive and aggressive. So I like him, Itzhak Perlman, and Hilary Hahn. Hilary Hahn's my favorite in terms of her performance of Mendelssohn's Violin Concerto in E minor. It's just fantastic stuff. So those three are really good. And watching this, I'm the kind of guy that lives in my head a lot, more of an idea guy. and this is why my violin does not get touched as often as it should, because I'm kind of a perfectionist with it. And so there are times I'm just like, oh, well, let's just move on to the digital age. Let's just make the AI make our music for us. But then when you see something like this, you're like, oh, yeah, this is why we do this. Because it's just not the same.
It wouldn't
you can't
be
do
the
it.
same. The visual performance adds a lot to it.
I mean, this is why, as a kid, my favorite, hands down, was Paganini. Paganini was my favorite composer as a kid. And if you can see someone perform it, you understand why. Pyrotechnics of the highest order.
Awesome.
So. Thank you, Improbable One, for that link. I'm glad that I wasn't going to watch the whole thing, but I was just like...
And then you just got sucked in.
Yeah, that one part with the conductor just...
No, that was great.
Like, that's exactly... I would just be like, what? I can't. I think I'd start cheering from the first, second violin, from the back of the second violin section. Okay, so this one we mentioned on our live stream, but I was going to show, now that we actually can listen to it, I'll show you a little bit of this. That's when I'm in a good mood. That's me on the left. That's me. Right now. I'm gonna do that next concert. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
YouTube,
Such is life. But that was really good. That's from Two Set Violin. Nailed it.
That's
Nailed
awesome.
It. So good. Thanks to Nick Pytel, one of my old orchestra buddies. We played in the Tallahassee Youth Symphony Orchestra together. Another note for Ford from Bark Vaughn. He'd recommend this in the Twitch stream last week.
Could you make that a rectangle and then just stick it straight over
our
our faces? Yeah. And I think it's an effective use of kurtas.
Yeah.
It's like just stick everyone in the same color one, give everyone a white dupatta.
Yeah.
Because traditionally it's usually like black, right? The women wear black, the men wear black and white.
Right. Yeah, I think this is a good example, again, of like we kind of get stuck in these things of like cultural appropriation, or if it's not cultural appropriation, a lot of times it's tacky.
Yeah.
It's just tacky. And I think that this is an honorable way to like, I feel like if someone living in India saw this, they wouldn't be like, I think they would be like excited about it,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I have no TV.com. So this is a collection of documentaries. I think one of the problems is so many of them are just made to be issue documentaries, almost propaganda for a political point of view. A lot of times that's what ends up happening, in my opinion. So, I mean, this looks like a kind of interesting array here.
There's plenty to choose from.
Ooh. Planned obsolescence. Okay, so you can't see that one on
mine.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that...
That is so Ford.
That is so me. I mean, I was just going off on a rant on planned obsolescence.
That one, there you go. Ford would have made that if he could. Because if you can't see right now, one of our light bulbs is out above us. It's super frustrating when they could last for 10 years and when they don't.
It's not a government conspiracy. It's a crony capitalist conspiracy, which is actually, what is my word for it? Disposable consumerism. Okay, so we got a usual result of routine exercise on PixArt from Improbable One.
Peacocks!
It's a peacock? Oh, it started from this little dude. Okay,
cool.
so he's going to show us the... He made it look like it was in the water. That's what I actually thought it was. Yeah. Cool.
That's fun.
Cool little progression there. Mozart in the Jungle, Season 4, Episode 2 from Kara. So I haven't seen Mozart in the Jungle.
No. So
we should probably...
I'm actually a little, not sure. Actually, I don't even really know what it's about.
I don't actually know. Me, Luke, and you, Vraj, we went and watched Whiplash, which almost everyone unanimously called a monster movie about J.K. Simmons' character being terrible. And we all three of us as musicians walked out and we were like, I need that guy as a teacher. If you want to be good, if you want to be great, if you want to be the best, like you have to be relentless with yourself. And my best teacher I ever had was, he wasn't like that, but I would go back and listen to the recording of our, and you just hear him like, no. It's like, it's just, if it ain't good, it ain't good. And there's no way to say that. There's no way to really be like, I don't know. So, I mean, we're kind of mollycoddled in our. You don't end up being Maxim Vengerov or that dude on the bass by being, oh, that was good. No, you don't. No.
You don't. Not unless you are a very special, self-driven type of person.
Right.
You don't get that.
So that's the thing about some of this. So I have to check out Mozart in the Jungle. I've heard about it, but I know really nothing about it.
Well, there's 4 seasons of it.
4 seasons. So yeah, it's just the same idea that, you know, these people who are super critical, like if you want to get the best feedback, you play for the super critical people. You play for the people that aren't going to, you know, accept a good as, a mediocre as perfect. Well, if you have any creative links, and that could be music, film, TV, internet-related literature, or constructive sorts of creations, inventions, these sorts of things.
Anything that inspires you.
Creatively or otherwise, do let us know in the Creators Corner subreddit, or you can comment below. Until next time, keep it creative.
Cross-cultural.
Constructive.
And consistent.
And consistent. We'll see you on Wednesday with the India Connection. Thank you very much.